So this video is about the circular flow because in class yesterday we talked about the basics of the circular flow, which remember is an economic model. And it's an economic model because it makes some assumptions and it is simplifying reality. So if you remember when we talked about the circular flow yesterday, we talked about that it is for a market economy. So we were making the assumption, we were talking about a place where we have capitalism. So individuals own the factors of production and they're going to bring those to the factor market, and the factor market is then going to bring those to businesses, and businesses are going to make a product, so they're going to make some goods and services, they're going to bring it to the product market, and then the product market is going to sell it to individuals. And in the reverse, we have to pay for those things. So the price of the goods and services goes to the product market. Some of that money goes back to the manufacturer or the business that actually made it. And then you have the businesses are going to pay for their land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. They're going to pay for it with rent, wages, interest, and dividends, which eventually gets back to the individual. All right. That's all fine and dandy, but let's talk real here. Let's talk about an example. How would this actually work in real life? So I'm going to give it an example. And the reason why I wanted you guys to be able to see this is because I wanted you to be able to kind of be able to better understand it. So I'm going to give an example, and usually when I do this in class, I actually ask for a volunteer, so we're going to kind of go with it, and we're going to make up my own example. So we are going to talk about an example where we are going to have our friend Matt over here, and Matt is a fictional character, so it is not anyone you know. And we're going to say that Matt is in our individuals box, okay? So we are going to put him over here. Everything that I'm doing in red is the example. And we're going to say that Matt works at Sullivan's Hardware. So if he works at Sullivan's Hardware, and let's say that he got his job through his friend Rachel. Okay, so the top half of the circular flow is how Matt had got his job. So let's say that Sullivan's Hardware, okay, is going to be a business, obviously. So we're going to go and we're actually going to split this businesses box. So I'm going to actually put Sullivan's right here. Okay, now, because his friend Rachel, maybe Rachel already works at Sullivan's and she said, hey, Sullivan's is hiring, maybe you could get a job there. Rachel is his factor market. Now remember, the factor market is how you get your job in this instance. So he got his job through his friend, so his friend is the factor market. Now, for the blue arrow going from Matt to Rachel, we're going to look at, okay, what factor of production is Matt actually offering? Well, he doesn't have any land to sell. He doesn't have any money to invest. And he doesn't have any new ideas. So the only thing he has to sell is labor. So Matt's going to take his labor to Rachel, and Rachel is going to then get him connected, and his labor is going to be that blue line there with Sullivan's Hardware. Now, in return, Sullivan's is going to obviously pay him. He's not working for free. So Sullivan is going to, this orange arrow here, we're going to label as wages. Okay, because wages pays for labor. They're connected. And then wages, so notice Sullivan's Hardware pays wages to Rachel, and Rachel pays the wages to Matt. Okay, now I know a lot of you are looking at that saying, what? Sullivan's Hardware does not go and pay wages to Rachel and Rachel pays Matt. That's not how that works. Yes, here's the thing. Remember, I told you this is an economic model and we're simplifying reality and we're making assumptions. So first of all, yes, I know that's not exactly how it works. However, sometimes the factor market does get paid. For example, have you ever heard of somebody that maybe their boss said, we really need some more people. We need some help. Hey, do you know anybody that's looking for a job? If you know anybody and they stick around for, 3 months, hey, I'll give you $100. Well, geez, that's an incentive for Rachel to go and find Matt. So while wages get paid to Matt, okay, yes, the wages go eventually to Matt, but Rachel also gets paid in that instance. Sometimes the factor market does get paid. If we're talking about land, who's going to help me sell my land? A realtor. Does a realtor get paid? Yeah. Who's going to help me go and find a business to invest in for my capital? A financial planner, do they get paid? Yeah. So it's not exactly works in this order where wages get paid from Sullivan's pays wages to Rachel and Rachel pays wages to Matt. That's not exactly how it works. But the point is that everybody gets paid. And it makes it look nice and neat if we make it a circle like this. Okay, so let's continue on our little journey with Matt here. So Matt now has money in his pocket because he worked at Sullivan's. Rachel helped him out. She got a little kickback. He got some money. So now he has money in his pocket. And now he's going to go and buy something. And what is he going to buy? He is going to go and buy toothpaste. Yes, I know, it's very exciting. All right, so he's going to go to Target and he's going to go buy some toothpaste. So where do you suppose Target's going to go? Hopefully you said Target's going to go in our product market because Target is a store where Matt's going to go to buy his toothpaste. So if Target's going to be the product market, what goes from Target to Matt? So what's this blue arrow? That's going to be his toothpaste that he bought. Okay, so in return, Matt has to give Target what? Obviously, whatever the price of the toothpaste was. So maybe it's a $3 tube of toothpaste. Okay, so now Target has their money. Matt has his toothpaste. Are we done? Well, no, because Target didn't actually make the toothpaste. Somebody else made the toothpaste, and they sold it to Target. So we're going to say that it was Crest toothpaste. Where are we going to put Crest? Well, we got to put Crest way over here underneath Sullivan's. Why? Because Crest is the manufacturer of that toothpaste. And so now watch. Crest is going to go and bring from Crest to Target. What's this blue arrow going to be labeled? That's going to be the toothpaste as well. So Crest is going to make the toothpaste that they're going to then sell to Target. Target's going to sell to Matt. Matt's going to give Target $3. And in return, Target has to share some of that money with Crest. So we don't know exactly how much it is, but that's why I put a cut of the price of goods and services. So we're just going to say that maybe Crest gets $1. Now, again, if you think about it, it's not exactly how it works. And remember, this is an economic model, so we're kind of making assumptions and we're simplifying things. But it's not like Crest goes and brings their toothpaste to Target, and then Target goes and sells it to Matt, and then Matt pays $3 to Target, and then Target pays $1 to Crest. The reason it doesn't work that way, well, Crest isn't going to go and just give Target a whole bunch of toothpaste saying, oh, well, when you have a customer go and buy it, come and pay us. That's not how it works. But again, we're simplifying reality. It makes it looks nice and cleaner if it makes it a great big circle. All right, so like I said, the reason that I wanted to do this, and I hope that you paid attention and possibly even wrote it down on top of your circular flow from yesterday, is because I want you to get a good idea of how they work. Now, do you need to know the circular flow for your quiz on Thursday? Yes, you do. So you do need to make sure that you know that. And so you should be able to, if I give you an example, you should be able to work through some of the intricacies if I ask you to label some things. So make sure you know how to do that. If you have questions, let me know. All right, talk to you later. Bye.